let us use the call. So what is this call? So enter a function name, delimit arguments with parentheses. Okay. So if I say function is f and if I pass x as a variable, so it's called, but the function is not defined, right? If I try to run it, it will obviously say x is not declared. So if x is not declared, I can declare the x. Okay, so I can declare x, maybe a decimal number that is real, and I give a value to that, maybe x is 1 or 10, whatever. If I call it, it will say that the function is not defined. Your program attempted to call the function f. The function is not defined, so I have to define the function f. Now x is a variable declared with real data type, value is assigned, and we're trying to call the function f. Now here we can actually add a function named f, and it will take a parameter name, let's x, data type is real, this one data type, and return type, okay, it will return an in real another, and the return variable will be, say, y. Okay, real y. So this is the so we have two functions, one is the main, one is the f. Inside the definition of the, now where is this function f declared? Okay, so this is the main function, here f is called, and here we are actually trying to declare the function. Let us understand. So header function f, so it is a signature function f, it takes x as real, which is the input, and returns real. But what does this forward mean? Exactly don't know. Anyway, now this is the function declaration and this is the function definition. The function f takes x as real and returns real. Inside that, y is declared as real because y is supposed to be returned. And how it is returning? So there is no return statement. It is returned like f colon equal to y. It is like VB6 syntax. Yeah, VBS syntax or VB6 syntax. Function name equal to the output variable. It's very similar. So we can assign the value of y something, right? 10 into x plus 5 or something like that. Now if I try to run it, it is run, but I have not printed the value. Now in fact I have not. Now how can I store the value? Okay, can I declare some other variable, say y here at this stage? So the y inside the function and this y inside the main is actually different variable, same name but different variable. Can we call the function like that? Because we want to store the returned value from the function in this variable y. How can I collect the returned value in a variable y? I don't know here actually. It's not allowing me. I can only call it, right? But if I call it, how can I collect the information here? That I have to check somewhere. But at least I can call the function. I can, if I have to print something, I can print from within the this function definition, print the value of y, but I can print the value here. So as I input y, x as x equal to 1, so inside the function it 1 into 10 plus 5 15. So value is correct, but only thing is inside function I am printing the value. This is not correct. I want to print it from the main, and to print it from the main I have to return the value of y. It's okay if I return the value, but inside the main somehow I have to collect it. How can I do it? If I say print, can I write fx directly here? Will it print anything? Will it print anything? It is printing 15 here, but so in that case this function call is not required, right? What is the meaning of that? I delete it. I can directly print the value here, but how we can collect the value returned by this fx in some variable? Here I can call the variable fx. This is okay, but how can I store the value? Assignment. Okay, yeah, I was doing obviously something wrong. So here I can probably collect the value. I don't think I need this. Something stupid. Now I can print the y. I hope so, right? I was able to print. Now what will happen? Let us declare this value at this level, and this for loop, if I put it in a for loop, if I put it in a for loop, say for x, say for example -5 to +5, increment by 1, okay, increasing, okay, and this is not required. I can cut just here and print also inside this. So if I run this, I'll be getting the points here, right? Means x, if I give the input x, I get the corresponding y values. So that way this for loop works. Okay, so we have called the function inside the for loop. Let us look at the code again. So header means kind of under the header section we declare the variable, the name of the function, and the name of the function quite similar to the VB 6.0 syntax. Then variable name colon data type. Okay, in Visual Basic 6 we write as x as real, but here we have to just give colon, then again colon real, so that is the data type. And what is this forward means? Oh, it may be this forward declaration, maybe forward declaration. So forward means it is not a, we are not actually defining it here, it is just a declaration, forward declaration kind of thing. And here we are actually properly defining the function. Real, only thing the forward keyword is not here. Then we have the body here, right? Variable, so that is the returned variable, variable to be returned. It's declared, it's a kind of local variable which is supposed to be returned. Okay, the value is assigned, then function name colon equal to y. So very similar to VB 6.0. And in the main we have two variables, and inside a for loop we calculated the value of y with the different values of x, passing the value of x inside the function f, and collected the returned value in y variable, and then printing it. Okay, good. So we have covered all the blocks that is available here. We can actually put a breakpoint here and put it. If I now run it, the breakpoint will be hit, and I can step by step debug it. I can step by step debug it. So the code will be okay. Let us debug it. Okay. So this is the debug window. We can debug it step by step. So it goes inside the for loop, calls the function, can return the value, and then finally print it. Okay, that way the debugging is also possible in this algorithm. Very good. Run it. Okay, I can put a, I have used this paste block also while doing cut paste, something like that. The only thing remaining is comment, and we can write anything what it is. It's a main function, right? Just say main function. So in write this comment, so comment is inside the curly bracket. So in Pascal probably whatever you write inside curly bracket goes as comment. So here this header is also actually a comment. And what is this? Probably it is like namespace, right? Okay. Can we use multi-line comment? So what will happen if I say testing or whatever? So it is the multi-line comments come like that. But I don't like that. I don't know if there is some better ways to do multi-line comment in Pascal or not. But here so far what I found. Okay, I think that's enough for this video. Thank you.